Hello fellow Thespians, welcome back to another episode of Guidelines with Garrett. Today, we're going to be talking about scenic design. So, let's take a look. So when you enter your scenic design IE, these are some of the things that the judges will be looking for. Whether you understand the scenic designer's role and responsibilities in overall production, whether you understand the artistic and practical constraints which impact the scenic design, so what holds you back from creating the greatest scenic design of all time, as well as understanding of the relationship of scenic design to a unifying concept. So can you tie your whole scenic design back to the design of the entire play? Whether you have the ability to carry out research into style, period, locale, and genre, so can you research and then put that into your scenic design? And whether you have the ability to present and explain design choices. So can you present what you've come up with very well? And that's what they're looking for when you go into your thing. So let's look a little bit further into what you actually need to bring into your IE. As you begin your scenic design project, make sure that you know that only one entrant is allowed to be involved in the design, which means that you should be the only one involved with your project. Also, theoretical or realized designs are acceptable, which means you can have actually pulled off your design, or it just could be something that you've created for the presentation or just on your own free time that hasn't actually been put into shape quite yet. So, as you walk into your IE, you must prepare a presentation that can be no longer than 8 minutes. You'll have a 4-minute Q&A afterward, but the presentation cannot go over 8 minutes. As you enter your IE, there's a few things you're going to need. You're going to need a scale model or perspective rendering. The scale model needs to be somewhere between 3 inches and a foot, and the perspective rendering can be no longer than 11 inches by 17 inches. These show the design and its relationship to the theatrical space. You need at least one figure in the rendering or model to show proportion and scale. Models and rendering can be generated through different multimedia, like SketchUp, Vectorworks, or even a 3D printer. Now you're also going to need a floor plan drawn to the same scale that you used earlier for the production, and it needs to have your performance space, your backstage space, your audience areas, and your sightlines. You also need a title block, which will show the show name, the floor plan source, the scale, your entrant name, and the date. You need to have 3 identical 1/2 inch artifact binders. Now each binder has to have a 1-page design statement summarizing the theme of the play, unified design concept, and the script requirements. Now, the things I say here in a minute can be in your binder, and I would advise it. However, it is not required to be in your binder. You may want to add the complete research you've done over the play and different parts of the play, your sources of inspiration where you got your ideas, the floor plan, the models or renderings, the techniques within the design. Thank you for watching this episode of Guidelines with Garrett. Make sure to check out your STOs on other social medias such as Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. If you have any questions, make sure to contact us on any of those pages as well as here in the YouTube comments. And wrapping up our presentation, from me and the crew, we all bid you adieu. Thank you, and have a great day.